Welcome back, everybody. This is that Brown Bat here for another episode showing where's what and what's where in the Brown Bat mod. And in this one, well, it's pretty neat, huh? One of the things I forgot to mention that if you do this, you're going to undo all the people mods, all the townspeople mods. Reset gameplay. And that is going to make all the characters, because they're considered characters, disappear from the map. Let's go to the Incredibles set. Again, the cheat sheet will be in the link will be in the description. So little boy, little girl, and little kid did not mod. So we started on Man on the Street, and we're going to have Coruscant buildings, and just to line these up, to see what they are, to show you what they are. Oop, those are spaceships. Well, why not? Let's show up spaceships. All right. So we're going to start. Man on the Street is the YT 2400. Man about a town is the Ghost, a bigger Ghost. But no, you cannot ride in these. Now, if you back these out and put them in, they're going to be regular size. But if I'm not mistaken, if I save this, all right, and I reload it, see, it goes back to big size. Now, they have no collision. So if you want to put collision on them, you put a boundary block around it. The scalable barrier block. Again, there's nowhere to for these ones to grab a hold of them. Oh yes, there is. There is. I stand corrected. These ones you can. You know what? It come down to yes. I did make it so you could get a hold of the ships, not the buildings. But you gotta find it. Where is he at? That's a good question. He's somewhere in the middle. But you can see I was pushing it. That's because how I did it. He's still there. So somewhere, grab a hold of him. He's not right there, is he? Yes, got him. But again, I did this about 2 months ago. I forgot about it. All right, so yes, you can re-grab a hold of the spaceship ones, but not the building ones. And it all came down to how I manipulated the DNX file, because I didn't want the buildings to be moved. Otherwise, you're going to be moving, when you build Coruscant, you're going to be moving the entire city. Businessman, this one in particular, is the Tantive 4 or Rebel Blockade Runner. Now, they do have collision, so it will fall down. So if you're going to set this one particularly up, or set this one up, I would put a scalable barrier block and then put it on top of it if you're actually going to use it. There is a version of this that you could use to hook to a path creator. It's going to be a little bit smaller, if I'm not mistaken. It's in one of the... we'll go over that in another episode. It's in one of the collectibles. So anyway, Job Hunter. It's the Slave 1. Boss. It's the Quad Jumper. Lady is the Blue X-Wing. Metroville's Woman of the Year is the other X-Wing, and this one actually has the hole in it. Doesn't have the R2 unit. Businesswoman. It's Poe's X-Wing with BB-8. The CEO. That's the Y-Wing. Again, you cannot go in these. These are only set pieces. What's that one? Oh, let me back that out. We're in the buildings now. So now, go to Game Maker. Alright, let me find my cheat sheet for the collectibles. Green collectible capsule. I think it's this one. It's the dungeon pickup. So set those down. So these ones you can connect to a path creator. Most of them. That's the droid gunship, and these ones won't fall down. Some of them have collision, some of them do not. Blue collectible. That is the CIS gunship. Purple. Now this one is the Millennium Falcon cockpit. So if you wanted to make a scene, then you would put that down there like that, and then do something like that. Other than that, that's all that's for. The gold. Millennium Falcon entry 1. Again, no collision. You'd have to put a barrier block around it. This one actually has the ring. The half of the ring. Red dungeon pickup. This one right here is the lounge. Again, no collision, but seems like it's a little bit smaller than what it should. It looks 1,000 times better than it looks 1,000 times better than that one that I made years ago. Now, skipping ahead, the blue challenge orb. We'll go back to the armored ones later. But the blue challenge orb is the TANF 4, but it's smaller. But this one can be connected to a path creator. You just have to find where the challenge orb collision box is. Oh, it's right here. New path connection. See, now you can get that going on. Now, it doesn't have any collision except for the where the orb itself is, but yeah, so you'll have to just use it for cosmetics. Gold orb is the Coruscant. It's the type of ship that Anakin and Padme were on when they went to Naboo. Green armored orb. It's the LAAT. Did I say green challenge orb is the LAAT. The combo challenge orb is the YT 2400. Smaller, but this one should. I don't think this one does connect to a path creator though, because I don't think the challenge orb had that property. I know one of them does not, where I would have thought it would, but it doesn't. Yeah, this one does not. So, it is what it is. Now let's go to the blue armored orb. This one is the Mon Calamari Cruiser, the Liberty. This does have some collision, so be careful where you put it because you'll a lot of times keep loading on top of it. But it's not accurate collision. It's just enough collision. And yes, this does connect to a path creator. It's just so huge. Now, gold armored orb. It's home 1. Green armored orb is the medical frigate. the combo challenge orb, the armored one. That is just a Star Destroyer. That's the one that had all the breakable objects on that you had to destroy in the game. But this one has partial collision. All the giant ones have partial collision. Now, being the armored one, I don't know if this one connects to a pet. Yes, it does. I did try that. So if you find it, I don't remember exactly where it is. One of the things I could do, I guess, is back it out and put it back in, see where it lines up. So if you find the center of this right here and go down, you find it right there. Blue challenge ring is the ATTE, and you can put that in a path grader and it'll just like slide, but it'll move. The gold challenge ring, that is Sven, so you can make your Santa Claus reindeer. And not everybody uses reindeer to pull their sleigh, so I have the brown horse. That is the green challenge ring. Now, find the mushroom collectible. That is another Coruscant ship that isn't in game, but it was available. The gnome is the Lucre Hulk. The hamburger. I gotta get this out of the way because the hamburger is the Death Star 2. Now there is one that is the Death Star 1, and that is, I did not include that. That actually takes up 90% of the toy box. So it's very hard to even see what it is. But this one's a lot smaller. And that is Death Star 2. Ice cream. I don't know why I included this, but I did. That is the Space Slug. No collision on him. But that's him. And I believe that is it for the collectibles. So I'm going to call it here. And next time I will get into the Coruscant buildings that are available. So until next time, remember to keep on modding, keep on messing, keep on building, and enjoy the mod. I'll see you guys next time.